Hey y'all, how's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well, and I'm trying to check in with you, not just a midweek check, but also to see how your Lenten journey is going. And I have a confession to make. Mine's not going so well. As many of you know, for Lent, I decided after prayer that I would do what I generally do, and that's sacrifice an hour of time every day, give it back to God in Bible study and Bible readings and devotionals and prayer and just listening for whatever it is He might be trying to say to me. Well, as soon as I made that decision after the Ash Wednesday service, it seems like every circumstance and situation and person that needed all of my time was just like coming at me like crazy. And so I haven't done so well this first quarter of Lent, so to speak. We're about 25% of the way through, if my math is right, which don't hold me to that because I'm bad at math. But I also am bad, apparently, at keeping up with my Lenten commitments. And I think that's important. I think it's important for us to talk to each other about that because one of the things that occurred to me last night as I was getting ready to go to bed is that, Drexel, you can let your, I hate the word failure, but failure at keeping your commitment to God for the first 25% of Lent determine the remainder of it, or you can put it behind you, you can ask for forgiveness, you can make a renewal of your commitment and finish strong for the last 75%, and that's what I have decided to do. So, this morning, even though I really felt like my body and my mind and my spirit needed that extra hour of sleep, I set my alarm clock on the other side of the room. I got up, I moved myself outside so there would be no temptation and to go back to bed. And I spent an hour and a half actually in Bible study and readings and prayer and devotions and just trying to listen to what God wants to say in my spirit. So here's my encouragement to you. I don't know what you decided to fast for Lent, if anything. If you did, be assured that whatever you are fasting from, the temptation to indulge in that is going to be hitting you hard and heavy. For instance, if you're fasting time like me, there are going to be all these things that are pulling at you for your time. If you fasted wine, you can just bet that Publix is going to put your special brand of wine on sale, 50% off. And how tempting is that? If you decided to fast a treat or maybe lunch every day and take that money that you would have spent on that and given to your church or a charity or to a family in need, just understand that you're going to be super hungry at lunch, or that treat that you normally like to indulge in is going to be shoved in your face. And so you have to understand that that's going to come and ask for strength to overcome that. So, when I finished my time this morning, that long list of things that I have to do and people I need to talk with and things that I need to get accomplished, it was still there. It was still there. But after fasting that hour and spending it with God, I felt stronger to deal with that list and more encouraged that I could do positive things with that list. So that's my encouragement to you today. If you have fallen short of your Lenten expectations or your Lenten promises that you made, understand God gets that. We're human. He made us human. We're not perfect. He knows that. So we can go to Him, or we can go to each other the way I'm honestly and humbly coming to you today and saying, I messed up. I messed up. We can say, God, I messed up. But just because I messed up back here doesn't mean I have to mess up here. And we can move forward and we can do what we know is best to make us better for God and for others and for ourselves. We have, about 75% of Lent left to move forward in. That's a lot of time, people, to do things or to not do things that will draw us closer to God and to make us better for God, for others, and for ourselves. Now, my alarm clock is set again for 1 hour early in the morning. Pray for me that I'll be able to get out of bed and make it happen. And I know that the day will be better and God will be pleased. And maybe I'll be a little stronger and better, as I said, for Him, for others, and for myself. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the morning. Oh, after I spend time with God.